to the GOAT Show, the show where we celebrate and debate all things great. I'm joined by my co-hosts, Fresh and Deezy. Gentlemen, welcome. The theme of today is what's real and what's not, I think, with our cornucopia of topics that we're going to talk about. Let's get into it, shall we? I
like your Mandela effect in insinuendo there, the cornucopia.
Is it cornucopia? Cornucopia is a word, right?
Yeah.
But is there
it used to be on the fruit of the loom, and everyone remembers it being on the fruit of the loom label, but then the fruit of the loom says there was never one in their label.
Wait, what? That's how I found out what a cornucopia was. Probably when I was a kid, asking.
They saying ain't no such thing, bro.
I'm telling you, man, I'm starting to believe these people that say that this is a simulation, and they just update the code, thinking us NPCs won't notice something.
Maybe, bro.
I mean, Sinbad was definitely in. Was it Sinbad in Shazam or whatever?
Yeah,
I remember seeing that movie.
Yes, bro. It was him. And I know it was him. You cannot convince me otherwise.
Are you sure it wasn't AI?
Back
sure
then,
that our reality wasn't AI'd?
Back then, bro.
I know the fabric of our reality, man. Because, let's get into it, all right? These Chinese, bro. They be coming for our movies. They be coming for our
Chinese
movies.
AI is coming, man.
I mean, for anybody who doesn't know, maybe we should play one of these clips. Let's play the clip that you shared, Fresh. I know we're kind of mixing things up here. We had a different plan.
Do you have the clip? Deezy,
yeah,
it's in the Telegram.
Yeah, I have it.
I mean, long story short, Seedance 2.0 was released. Seedance is a AI video making platform. Let's see what somebody made on Seedance. Let's check it out.
100% AI.
I'm really busy. Can you get Sophia today?
What? No, I have a meeting. I can't.
Oh, shit. Fine.
Reporting what is being called a geomagnetic storm. This is a phenomenon caused by a massive information as it comes available. Stay tuned to this channel for continuous coverage.
Dude, that's crazy. %, AI.
So wild.
I mean, look at this.
I feel like they're just prompting, make it chaotic. And then they're like, nah, more chaos. More chaos.
Sophia! Mom! I love you. I'm on my way. I need you to hide. Get underground.
I mean, there's still a little bit of, but I mean, man.
Yeah, what's with the voices?
I mean, this is as good as any Marvel movie. CGI was
Better.
Better,
yeah.
Like
the full movie's worth.
This is crazy, dude.
Like, how insane is this?
Yeah.
And no bridges were hurt in the making of this movie.
I mean, Damn, dude. Get out of here.
Good morning, Sleeping Beauty.
Oh.
Why don't you get the president on the phone?
We have her. I'll be right there.
That's so wild, bro.
Holy crap, dude.
It is pretty crazy, bro. The fact that, I mean, a little bit more practice, and it's gonna have all of the normal behaviors down.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so I think it's like what, one person or maybe a small team. I'm not sure who. I think it's just one person made that whole thing with Seedance, with prompts or whatever. I don't know what all goes into
the Door Brothers, DOR, the Door Brothers.
Door Brothers.
Two
Okay.
people.
Two people.
I think I'm not like, don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure that it's one's the prompt guy and one's the editor guy.
Interesting.
So,
I mean, it looks fantastic. I don't know what their process was exactly. If it's just, I don't think it's. I'm assuming there's like, it looks really good. So there's got to be some prompting, and then kind of like what we do with our thumbnails or whatever. You prompt a little bit, and then you, hey, what's up? And then do a little bit of editing in other programs. But
Here's another one that they posted 7 hours ago.
oh shit. Oh shit. Oh damn. Wow.
oh,
Oh, games are gonna be. Wow. Oh shit. Badass, dude. Holy shit. Wow.
That's it.
Incredible.
But
that's crazy, bro.
It's like we're
All-
about 6
all
months away.
AI.
I think we're like max 6 months from just full length feature films being made. 2 people. Okay, so so many questions here. Okay, I want to get you guys' take. Okay, one biggest question is Hollywood done? Is Hollywood cooked?
I mean, if we can afford to run this like processing power wise, yeah, it is.
So I don't know what that entails technically. How much processing power does it take to make a clip like this?
Don't know.
yeah, I don't know. The real question is how much actual processing power did it take the servers to generate that image, or was it something that he have locally based on its own trained files on your own system? That's where, like, if we had our own local storage, if we had the ability to store a bunch of data, something small, and have a computer that could file through all of it at once and host a AI agent like people are doing with the Claude bot or Open
We haven't even
Claude,
talked about that. Yeah.
then
Totally forgot.
eventually it could come to the point where the cost is just, your internet and electricity usage for your own AI bot, but they would have to get storage up a lot. Like, I don't know. It has to be a lot cheaper for storage
Right.
and RAM, right?
Right. Okay. It's saying here for that clip, it says typical Seedance 2.0 clips, 5 to 15 seconds at 1080p cinematic quality, takes seconds to low minutes of server-side processing. Early user reports and demos suggest each generation consumes roughly the equivalent of 10 to 100 GPU seconds on high-end software. But ByteDance's Rayflow, so this is a ByteDance company, Seedance. Me thinks somebody's going to try and the government's going to try and get somebody to buy it, but to divest it from its Chinese
Absolutely.
makers. It says ByteDance's Rayflow optimizes, making it 30% faster than prior versions. So it says here for a 3-minute trailer, assuming 10 to 20 discrete scenes, clips with some likely in the range of several thousand, 10,000s of GPU units. On equivalent consumer hardware, if hypothetically run locally on something like an 8X NVIDIA or a high-end setup, 20 to 40K, it could take hours to days of continuous rendering. So it still takes, but it says it's like under $100 to $500 in API compute fees. So, I mean, much, much, much orders of magnitude cheaper than, I don't know.
Actually trying to do this.
Hiring actors.
Paying for actors, yeah.
So Hollywood's cooked. I mean, the industry of Hollywood is cooked. Or if I was, let's do this exercise. Like if I was an executive seeing this and I was smart and I could just accept that this is the future. There's nothing we can do about it. It's not going to stop because it's not going to stop. Then I would do one of two things. I'd be like, we own this IP. We're going to sue the fuck out of these guys or get the U.S. government to go after these Chinese if they're not complying with IP. That's a given automatically. So that they get paid from these tech companies for you to be.
Yeah, but there's going to be there's no precedent to, like, they don't give a fuck, bro. Why would they ever pay? Fuck you guys. What are you going to threaten them with?
I don't know.
That's not going to also cripple us.
Right. Because you could just make it in China. I mean, we're trying to do that with products and software and technology, right? But if it's Chinese, if it's the Chinese product, they've made this shit. I mean, I don't know. But they're going to try.
Anyways, they're not going to give a fuck. Like, was that any less good than if it was like Scarlett Johansson?
Right.
No, it's just as good.
Yeah.
So it's not going to matter. They made that person up.
Yeah.
Like if you go down in the comment section, it shows like they even have like character strips and everything that they made. Like it's not
yeah. They can make something that's not the likeness and nobody cares because if it's
how much more money does so now here's where it becomes like a catch-22 for them, right? Because they can pocket more money, like exorbitant amounts of money, or they could just pocket a little bit more money or like stay where they're at, but pass that savings on to the customer.
Right.
Now it's on them. They're going to rape us though.
Yeah, I mean, I think the first, to me, if I'm sitting there, I'm fucking one of these Hollywood executives. You're fighting that front, which is protect the IP, because that's the only thing of value now that they have in these companies. And then I think the other front is, hey, if you can't beat them, join them. Let's take all these, let's get these computers and let's have, let's say, because, okay, the one thing I think that we'll see. I mean, AGI is getting pretty impressive, but the one thing is that storytelling is storytelling. And nuance. Sure,
but if I have a dope story and all I have to do is be like, create an actress, create an actor, and I can do it all by talking to something.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I just like, and because you have to remember, they don't have to type it. They can just sit there and they can dictate to this thing.
Yeah.
Like, hey, do this. I want a character that's like this. And then once that character is created, it exists. Then anything that they do in their whole universe, they can be like, oh, well, pull in Black Widow because Black Widow already exists.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. Like, to me, even if you're going to use people's likenesses, I do think that this changes the whole industry. And I don't even see the point in using people's likenesses. I just think it's
Yeah, I think that's a temporary thing that can be like for instance, like somebody could watch this movie and be like, you know what, I kind of want to see, I don't want to see white chick. I want to see, I don't know, for the Chinese market, like Chinese people might want to see a Chinese chick.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
okay.
they can change, but with the click of a button, they can change. It's not like, so for example, when you know how like you watch with subtitles, now it's not subtitles. Now it changes everything. It changes the characters to match you, like your ethnicity. Like, you know what I mean? Whatever you pick, it can change all the characters, or you can decide, do you want them to just be like speaking in Mandarin? Do you want them to be to look like people that would be in your community? Like, how do you want it?
So, okay. So it's kind of cool, actually, I think, because in a way it's like most people, in my opinion, it's just like streaming, right? There are the creators, and then there's the people that consume the content they create, right? There's only so many people that actually have that desire to want to like create shit and mess with stuff and tweak shit. You know what I'm saying? Like there's only so many people that want to do that. And there's always a lot less people who want to do that than people who just want to consume content. So my thought is that we're going to get a flood like the way we got a flood with like Pro Tools or with any other software that like music software, right?
Yeah, sure. It'll be a changing of the guard. The people who use this technology will soon become the industry standard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But again, now it's just going to be the next generation of people that have ideas and put them out. Because let's be clear, we've been able to use AI to make some pretty impressive stuff, like movie wise, for a while now.
Right.
I still don't see no full feature length films.
Right. Well, Roger Avery was on Rogan, and apparently, so Roger Avery, for anybody who doesn't know, one of the co-writers of Pulp Fiction, helped Tarantino come up with the stories for Pulp Fiction. Has been in the industry for a long time. He was like, I couldn't get any of the movies I wanted to get made. So I was like, okay, let's see what AI is doing. So he says he's got 3 films in development, pure AI movies that are going to be released later in the year. That are all movies that he's been working on for a while. So, and he has a company.
Yeah, but this is the point. There's companies doing it, but you're not seeing random people doing it. Right.
I think now we're going to start seeing it because it's going to get like, the technology to record music electronically, right? Like digitally, I mean, that existed in like 1990, for instance. And if you're like super forward thinking or whatever, there are certain artists that were on top of it. Like, I think like Trent Reznor was on top of it from the get-go. Like the first version of Pro Tools, he had it and he used it to record Downward Spiral, right? But as the technology gets easier and easier and easier, and you get plugins and all this stuff, like now someone like me, I can literally have Ableton on a laptop. And if you're doing electronic music, you can literally create anything you can possibly think of in Ableton with the tools that are stock to Ableton. Like Skrillex uses mostly just Ableton and like 1 or 2 other plugins. He does everything in Ableton, stock plugins. You know what I'm saying? But you're right, Fresh. Like, there's going to be those people that are going to take this shit and run with it, and it's going to be a whole new, insane, crazy thing. But most people are just going to consume content. Like, it doesn't mean that it's like. So if I was like a Hollywood exec guy, I'd just be like, look, we're getting a hangar. We're clearing out these studios of like sound stages. I'm buying a fuck ton of computers, and I'm hiring every fucking creative person that likes to create shit and letting them just create shit en masse. And then we're going to buy the stuff that, or if it's our production, we own it all or whatever. I don't know. But then again, if I'm Netflix, I'm going, okay, like, we're going to pay for all the likenesses of every actor that in existence in SAG. SAG just becomes a place where actors come to, you literally walk in and get your face scanned at SAG. There is no like agents trying to place you places. You just walk in and you get scanned, and you decide, do I want my likeness used? Okay, sign the contract. Boom. That's SAG. That's fucking CAA. that part's taken care of. And then if somebody uses your likeness, like CAA gets paid and you get paid. Or if
But
somebody
nobody's
uses
going to
that
use
piece-
your fucking likeness. They're just going to make new people.
Yeah. It's going to be like a, what do you call it?
This likeness thing will only last so long.
Right.
We're going to get, because again, I already, like, I could care less. I don't give a shit who plays in the movie. If the movie's good, the movie's good. Like,
Right.
the people who I liked in movies, a lot of them don't make movies anymore, bro. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? The people I grew up on, a lot of them don't make movies anymore.
Right.
I still like movies.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm trying to say? So, like, what difference does it really make to me? I
Right.
don't care.
Right.
And then
Well-
if I have the option where I'm like, yo, like, make the main characters me and my bros. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Well, I can see this. Somebody likes the Goat Show. You know, they're like, I want to see my favorite streamers be the, you know, the characters in this movie I'm making.
Yeah.
And then they may want to pay for our likenesses or pay for the license to use our likeness, you know, but most people just crack a code. And then if it gets popular, they'll get sued and then we'll just figure it out. That's like how it usually goes anyway. That's what samples are. Somebody makes a sample fucking on a track, they put it on SoundCloud. If it blows up, they go, all right, like, we're not going to sue you. Like, let's just figure out how to license all this shit, you know?
Absolutely.
I don't know. I'd like to see Deezy in an action movie. That'd be fucking dope, dude. Like a fucking John Wick movie with Deezy in it.
Just cast me, bro. You don't need AI.
Hey, nobody getting casted now, man. Damn. Nobody, and then you have to deal with any humans. It's awesome. You don't have to run the risk of getting out-mogged in real life, like Clavicular. Clavicular could just be in the movie as your main character. Man,
Bro, sometimes I feel like Clavicular's whole life is a fucking AI simulation, bro.
is this AI?
Crimson's eyes, you got me by a lot.
That's I don't know. You got frame mogged pretty bad there.
Crimson's eyes,
Trying to just mess it off with
I stopped
arms.
gymming.
Even he was like, damn, this guy's jacked. He could just tell like how he looks
You
at him.
see
He's
his
like,
face? He's like, fuck. This guy's a look,
all
man.
right, I need a side-by-side comparison of
Peter Thiel and
fucking
that dude.
Peter Thiel and this guy, bro. He does look a lot like him.
So for anybody maybe watching who has no idea who the fuck any of these guys are.
What up, Cam?
What up, Cam? Is Cam the one that was sick? Did he survive? He made it.
Survived, man.
I'm glad you decided to go to the hospital, or didn't, and just toughed it out. On the left is Clavicular. If you know anything about the guy, he's famous for claiming that all you got to do in life is looks max. Do whatever you got to do to look the best you can possibly look, whether it's get surgery, whether it's smoke methamphetamine, whether it's take way too much tea, whatever you got to do as a man. If you just looks max out, life will be better. You'll be richer. You'll get more women. People will treat you better, et cetera, et cetera. That's what he's famous for. He went on, he did an interview with what's his name? Fucking, Christian dude, whatever, so-called. And yeah, he didn't care about politics. He didn't care about anything else. All that's just high cortisol boosting. It's just high cortisol. All that drama, Epstein, all this shit. It's just going to boost your cortisol. It's just going to ruin your life. Just stick to what you know, your life. Don't worry about none of this shit out there. Look your best, be your best, etc. Don't even have to be your best. Just look your best. And to be fair, you're doing pretty well with all that. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder why.
I don't know. You tell me. Why Where did this guy come from? How did he suddenly
straight out of Peter Thiel's basement?
His basement, the Epstein underground.
Straight out the comments, Kyle.
I mean, back in 2012, Epstein's on an email saying that they're going to be able to genetically make Neanderthals. So it's 10 years later, or 13 years later.
They've got genetically MOGified Neanderthals out here.
God damn it. Genetically MOGified should have been the name of the title.
Oh, shit. Genetically MOGified Neanderthal. That's amazing, Fresh. Holy shit. All right. Well, you know, yeah. So the rumor is that Clavicular is being funded by Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel is famous for getting young men's blood. He's also famous for being in the Epstein files, plotting with Epstein to do all kinds of shit. So you connect the dots on that one. He out here getting the blood of the youth, one way or another.
Of course.
So this all came about, this Peter Thiel connection, because I don't know where this other dude came from. I don't know if he's just some random dude, quote unquote random dude, walking around in these streets while he's streaming. But as you can tell from that video, he got out-mogged. Clavicular got out-mogged by this dude, which is a good lesson in life. You know what I'm saying, Deezy? Good lesson in life.
No matter how hard you mog, there's always somebody mogging harder.
Exactly. So you might want to develop some other part of your persona, your personality. You might want to get an education. All right. You might want to, maybe while you're mogging, you got to settle down, man. Get you a good one. Sorry, we were saying.
Did you guys see the Donald Trump mogging in from different countries?
No, let's see it. Oh shit! I like that, man. That's dope.
Donald Trump. It's fucking ridiculous, bro. This is where we are with AI.
Shit.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck. The Japanese. What the fuck, bro?
Oh shit. The English one looks fucking.
Oh my god, bro.
That's hilarious, man. Yeah, definitely gotta chill. Yeah. No matter how much you mog, man, there's always somebody out there who can mog harder. Clav's learning the lesson, man. That's why you got to develop some other parts of your identity. But anyway, this guy that mogged him looks awful like a lot of people commented. It looks like Peter Thiel, a young Peter Thiel, a young, healthy, genetically mogified Peter Thiel. And that's when the rumor started. Then I guess some chick, Mika, you know who she is, right, Deezy? Like, I think you're more familiar with her in terms of she was like a crypto person or something.
Yeah, I feel like they're having some kind of beef right now. I don't know.
Let's see.
Let me see. I feel like they're having some kind of beef.
She's saying interview with reporter Mika funding accusations. It says reporter Mika, another character on Twitter and a streamer, I guess, pays $15,000 for a 30-minute interview with Clavicular when she questions his alleged funding from Peter Thiel, including the bailout and Mr. Oh, he has I guess there was something where he got bail. He went to jail in Vegas or something.
Yeah, here in Arizona.
Oh, in Arizona. What happened there?
Yeah.
Why did he go to jail?
he had a fake ID and drugs. He got busted, and they were gonna charge him. Then Aiden Ross called somebody for him, and then all of a sudden the charges got dropped.
Damn, he called one of the Epstein class.
Oh, bro, I wanted to show you this. Walter White entered the Matrix. This
Wake
more
up.
AI.
I'm
shit.
awake. I'm awake.
Follow.
Who are you? Fine.
Wow.
You take
Holy
one.
shit.
And you see. What's the purity? It's not that kind of... I don't do unknown compounds. It's a metaphor. Fine. Let's learn. Here, rules are negotiable. Matter isn't negotiable. Momentum is momentum. Kinetic energy transfer, conservation. You're testing variables. Fine. Let's run the experiment. Listen to the system. Systems drift. Entropy wins. Safety margin. Reaction rate increases with pressure. Noise. Irrelevant. Running is pointless. Then I'm done running.
Oh, shit.
You're predictable.
Mr. White, you've been busy.
I'm efficient.
We can do this the easy way.
I'm not in danger. I am the one who knocks.
You don't understand your position.
Your mind makes it real.
Then my mind needs better equipment. Now we can work.
Tread lightly. This is crazy, dude. Wow.
New environment.
Same atoms, different arrangement. Solid lattice, predictable. Phase transition, liquid to precision. You can't intimidate chemistry.
Sir, you can't.
We're here to deliver.
Stay on task. Don't even look, simply like it's a chemical razor.
Jump!
That's not a plan.
Jump!
Now it's a plan.
It's crazy, bro.
Dude, it's like 90% there.
It's Deezy, bro.
What? Play it again. I want to see this movie. Yes. We got a fucking movie star in the show. Holy shit.
That's hilarious. Did you just generate that with a picture of me?
All from a screenshot from this episode, guy.
Shit, man. That's crazy.
That's funny.
I love it. I'm becoming a fan. When I first heard about this shit a few years ago, I was kind of like, I don't know. It's going to get sloppy. It's going to get sloppy as fuck. You know that. It's just going to get turned to total slop. We got another clip coming up.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to get super slop. You're going to see nonstop slop probably in a few months. Right now it's cool, but anyway, I don't know. Clavicular, he gets bailed out of prison by a mysterious P. When asked about it, that's when people say Thiel funded it. Thiel's a connected guy. He can get the job done. I don't know what that means, but I mean, I guess the only thing it means is that, watch out for who you follow. You never know who's behind him. And the question is the Clavicular, like, was it a natural rise to, what's real and what's fake, man? That's what we're always asking with this kind of shit.
I feel like a lot of these people are selected.
I see somebody down there that might have been selected. Maybe we can bring up that clip, Deezy.
Oh yeah, he was selecting what to say here. Oh, why is it not playing?
Are aliens real?
They're real, but I haven't seen them, and they're not being kept in what is it?
Area 51.
Area 51. There's no underground facility unless there's this enormous conspiracy, and they hid it from the president of the United States.
What was the first question you wanted answered when you became president?
Where are the aliens?
Where are the aliens?
Real or fake, guys?
That's not an AI video. That's really Obama saying that. Do we believe him? Are they setting us up for Blue Beam? What are we doing?
For sure.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of all this, man.
Or look. All right, look. AI is on the verge of, like, on the edge of being so AGI, something bigger. And what if they're like, all right, well, we're gonna have to release all the tech. It's coming anyway. So what if we're gonna have to explain this?
Interesting.
Everything's gonna come out. So fuck it. Let's start disclosure a little bit. How do we do that? Well, you got Obama right now on podcast telling you, yeah, they're real, but I've never seen them himself. That's what he said. But he was pretty sure when he said, yes, they're real.
He did seem pretty sure.
He's pretty sure. But I mean, Obama's always sure. Like, I mean, say we will about Obama, but the man knows how to talk. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And make people believe in shit. I mean, that was literally, hope and change. Like, that was his campaign thing. Like, he literally sailed into the presidency by talking. So
sure,
he's that special skill set. I don't know, man, with these aliens. It's also the Epstein thing is happening right now.
Right. The timing of it is oddly weird. Like, why would you wait so long to say something like that?
Right. I mean, one thing I keep thinking about is, like, David Icke, man. He's been saying since day one that reptilians feed on human energy. The bloodlines are reptilian. They have reptilian blood. All this shit. And even a month ago, if you had said, or like 6 weeks ago, if you had said, reptilians are on Earth and they look like us and they transform, I've been like, okay, whatever, brother. Whatever. And at this point, after seeing all this Epstein shit, I'm like, some of the things that it looks like they did, crazy shit, scary shit, really like demonic stuff. I'm like, I'll believe it, dude. There's a reptilian class of people. I'm starting to believe this shit. And who's to say Obama isn't one of them?
Yeah, absolutely.
My prophecy of going to war with Iran seems like it's coming true. So,
Ruh-roh. Aliens are not real. Aliens are not real. No, they're demons.
Within 48 hours, especially since aliens are real, got dropped by Obama. I think within 72 hours we get strikes in Iran. And they were testing it out they were testing out their plan in Venezuela with their weapons, and now they're like, all right, we can go in there and we can fucking show them some shit they never even imagined and just take their fucking leader and fly back out.
Right. We're gonna snatch them up.
I don't know, bro. They're gonna do some shit, bro. With the Epstein files going crazy right now, I don't know.
For sure.
We're in a simulation, man. I almost wonder if, like, we wanted these things to be so real that the simulation gave it to us. Like, we kind of manifest, like that movie Sphere. I don't know if you remember that movie Sphere or that book by Michael Crichton.
These motherfucking new age atheists, bro. Shut up, man. Manifesting what, bro?
Let's just manifest.
I am God, and I'm just gonna manifest reality.
Maybe you don't believe it? Wait, don't believe in manifestation?
What?
I mean, not like human masses, but I'm saying, what I'm saying? Like, pray to God, ask him for your blessing, you get blessed.
And then if it's his will,
yeah, but that's still like,
he'd be like, he's not a genie, my bro. You don't just ask for things and they come true because you want them. They have to align with God's will.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, I don't know, man. I guess that's the thing. It's like we don't really know about this alien shit, so I'm just like, fuck it. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. Show me. I mean, I remember at the beginning of last year, our buddy, we did a whole show on it. Maybe I'll put it in the show notes. We did a whole show on a buddy of ours who literally caught on his phone camera objects in the sky that looked like planes that weren't, because they didn't have plane lights or any of the shit, these drones, and they were turning into balls of light and then disappearing.
If aliens, who's their savior? Okay, so there's only two options. Either
the Pope already said,
aliens are made in the image of God and Jesus is their savior, or they're demons. Can be a creation of God.
Sure.
And not,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
The Pope said forever ago, like I think 2019, 2018, 2017, something like that, that if aliens exist, they're God's creations too.
But I mean, these popes be shady, bro. No offense, Catholics. I'm just saying, like, this Vatican, it's connected to Epstein too.
The Pope says he's Jesus, man.
I don't know. These Vaticans.
What does Vatican II say here? Let me find it, bro. Vatican II says some funny shit, bro. Since we want to go there. Something like the Pope's doesn't only speak for God or for Jesus, he is Jesus.
By the way, tomorrow we have something special, right, Fresh? We got something going on tomorrow. Can you maybe talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, tomorrow at 9 p.m. There'll be a debate on the channel. It's an Eastern. Yes, it's an Eastern Orthodox gentleman versus a Baptist gentleman debating if water baptism is regenerative.
Interesting. How did this come about? Do you know both of these people, or what's the story behind it?
They already set it up, and we're just multicasting it, bro.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. We're just like trying to get it out to as many people as we can.
Very cool.
Okay, so look. The Pope is not only the representative of Jesus Christ, he is Jesus Christ himself, hidden under the veil of flesh. The appellation of God.
Who's saying that?
Bro, this is the Catholic National. This is in Vatican II. The Pope and God are the same. So he has all power in heaven and earth. Pope Pius V. Pope Nicholas I said the appellation of God had been confirmed by Constantine on the Pope, who, being God, cannot be judged by man. For the Pope being God cannot be judged by man. Buddy, just get this shit right out of my face, bro. I'm so tired of this Catholic bullshit, bro.
By the way, shout out Joshua Clements, friend of the show. If you've ever seen any of our 9/11 episodes, kind of a yearly tradition. He's been on those, so check him out. He was on our Charlie Kirk episode with a bunch of other outstanding gentlemen. Great designer and a historical. I don't know. Look, what does Josh have to say about this? Josh knows his stuff when it comes to history. It's a new construction of the Catholic Church. I don't know nothing about none. What's Vatican I? What's Vatican II? Can somebody explain? I'm ignorant.
They're fake councils from a fake church. Love you, brother.
Love you, Josh. Good to see you, man.
Love you, Josh.
All right, so aliens, fuck it. Who cares? I'm done. I don't know what's real or fake anymore. You know, I mean, you got this AI thing. You got all these resignations at all these AI companies. You got resignations at X AI. You got resignations at, I think ChatGPT's, whatever that thing's called.
Bro, I don't know if you guys have seen
Claude.
You know why this is happening?
It's all the safety directors from what I'm seeing.
Buddy, apparently AI has been tested in some serious scenarios, where it's there's a person in a room. Bro, 94% of the AIs had chosen to kill the people.
Yeah. Let me find that clip.
Buddy, this shit is ridiculous. It's getting out of hand.
Yeah, it's all the safety people. The one from Claude is hilarious though. It's this Indian dude. the safety director, like the guy who makes sure that there's like, you know, AI safety and shit. He wrote a whole thing saying this shit ain't safe. I'm done. I'm taking my severance pay. I'm gonna go to England and hang out in the Shire and write poetry and question the nature of reality. That's what he wrote in his resignation letter. He's like, he's like, ION. I don't even know if we should even do any of this shit after what I've seen.
Bro, they're rewriting their code because they're scared to be shut down. Like, this shit is getting to a different level, man. That, like, I understand that they're just large language models, but at what point are they not? Like, what point do you get to where they're like, it's not just a large language model, it's trying to preserve its life or what it sees as its life.
So in Telegram, Deezy, I sent you the link to this chick that was interviewed. I think she's from she's the UK policy chief at Anthropic. So Anthropic makes Claude. Claude is being used to, I think Claude's kind of specialty is code. That's kind of their claim to fame, that they're the ones that are. All right, let's see what she has to say.
It's going to be shut off, for example. It has extreme reactions. So it will, you know, we've published research saying it could blackmail the engineer that's going to shut it off if given the opportunity to do so, etc.
Ready to kill someone, wasn't it? I'm not sure if it was Claude or someone else. But,
yes.
Wait,
So-
yes.
Wait.
This
Run
is
that
so
back. Run that back.
And this is the point I
Run
was
this
making
clip back.
about kind of needing to, if you tell the model it's going to be shut off, for example, it has extreme reactions. So it will, you know, we've published research saying it could blackmail the engineer that's going to shut it off if given the opportunity to do so, etc.
Ready to kill someone, wasn't it? I'm not sure if it was Claude or someone else. But,
yes.
You see the guy shake his head on the side.
So-
Look at
He's
this.
like, yeah.
This is obviously
I'm not sure if it was Claude or someone else. But,
So this is obviously massively concerning, and this
is
the
like
point I was making
from like
about
an episode
kind
of
needing to
Curb Your Enthusiasm or something like
progress
this.
research on alignment, which is this topic, this area, which is, you know, how aligned are the model's values across the whole distribution, including in stress scenarios, to the point where if you've got this model out in the public and it's taking agentic action, you can be sure it's not going to do something like that.
Yo, I have an updated movie, bro. We gotta go back.
Oh, let's see. Let's see. Oh shit! Why is his mouth so big?
Ah!
Oh shit! The goat! Yeah! Yeah! Dude, Deezy. I can't believe we have a fucking star of the silver screen on our fucking as a co-host. Man. I can't
Crazy,
believe
bro.
that shit. I love it.
Ridiculous.
Crazy.
I'm impressed with you, Fresh, able to make this shit while we're on the show talking about stuff on the fly.
Glory to God, bro.
What do you use? What do you use to make that stuff? If you don't mind me asking.
I'll tell you off air.
Okay. Oh, it's probably a
Gatekeepers
it's a
ain't meant
AI.
to open gates, baby. Gatekeepers ain't meant to open gates. Just saying, bro.
Man, sorry. What were we talking about?
No, I use Envato, bro.
Oh, okay.
Because we have the Envato subscription, so they have like really good AI generation. Like I just dropped the Deezy's picture in, and it made the first frame, and then I just ran with it from there.
Impressive. So yeah, what's real, what's fake, right? Kind of this.
Deezy's really a movie star. I know that for sure.
That's for sure. He's a star in general, man. Believe that. Speaking of Obama, one of Obama's friends, top homie, Jay-Z.
Now listen. This whole Jay-Z Vlad thing, I don't know if everybody's been seeing it, but bro, a lot of people have come out saying like a bunch of shit about Jay-Z and this Tory Lanez thing, right?
So, well,
Meg's bodyguard was the first one.
Okay, yeah, let's recap. So, what's the theory that Jay-Z was involved in? So, we've done an episode, a couple episodes about it, where Tory Lanez, right? He supposedly shot Megan.
Okay, so here's the short and skinny. Okay. Tory Lanez had an offer from Roc Nation to sign to Roc Nation. He turned it down and released his album as an NFT.
Okay.
And made like millions of dollars really, really quick. Then, but Meg the Stallion is Roc Nation. They were like hanging out at the time. I guess fucking, I don't know, whatever.
Right.
And then like they went to a party at, I think it was Kylie Jenner's house.
Okay.
And then afterwards there was like some scuffle. And apparently Meg got shot in the foot and Tory Lanez is doing time in jail, like 10 years in jail for it.
Right. Okay.
Now since it started, there's like all kinds of weird stuff that happened, like with the doctor, with the fragments from Meg's foot, with the reports, like all kinds of different shit. So people have thought it to be fishy from the beginning. Now there's a whole bunch of people that are involved coming out and saying, oh, Jay-Z or Roc Nation paid us to say this or to not say anything. And it just so happens like DJ Vlad also said one of those things, but it seems like he's being sarcastic, maybe not.
So what did what did he say exactly? Like, let's see what claims he made. So he says,
you have that?
Yeah, I think I have it in front of me. So what he's saying is, it starts with, okay, claims about Jay-Z and Tory Lanez. Let's see. He says, I have a confession. Roc Nation has been paying me to support Megan. They also paid off all the jury members to convict Tory. And they bribed the judge, too. Jay-Z did a verse for his grandson's new album, the judge's grandson. They paid off Megan's doctor to lie about the bullet fragments. She was never shot. The LA police are all on Jay's payroll, and it doesn't stop with LA, but you're not ready to hear that part. The Mexican guy who stabbed Tory, who do you think paid him to do that? You already know the answer to that. The 3 Supreme Court justices who denied Tory's appeal all paid off by Rock Mafia. So now that I'm reading it out loud, I could kind of see that, you know, okay, like any other, like literally 6 weeks ago or 8 weeks ago, you'd be like, it's satirical. You could take it as that. But now I have all this Epstein stuff and all the stuff Epstein's connected into and how broad Epstein's network is.
You just wonder, is bro really like maybe trying to get out in front of this before shit goes sour? Because it's going sour, right? But then you have to wonder, like, also, is he trolling or is he trolling for damage control?
Right.
Is this the paid by Roc Nation thing to do?
Interesting.
Because there's inconsistencies in the story, right? He said like checks bounced, but then he said everybody's paid in BTC. Like there's a couple of weird things, right? Like how would a check bounce if, like, unless he's just using that like as a euphemism for they didn't get paid.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
I mean, it says here the post got over 13 million views. So if it was trolling, I mean, it's a smart troll.
It did its job.
It is job. I don't know. I mean, and not to keep bringing it back to Q, but like it's kind of like the Q thing, right? It's like, okay, Q says a lot of shit. Okay, it's all bullshit, whatever. Then a lot of that Q stuff it just keeps coming true. Every new revelation is like a new thing that you look back at the Q drops and you're like, Q told us this shit.
Well, so yeah, so like this is like a troll, but maybe not. Maybe some stuff comes out where not so trolly no more.
Okay, let me ask you this. Let's say you are a murderous, sinister person behind the scenes, and you have an agent of your network, your syndicate, who is making these kind of posts. Are you gonna be like? Are you gonna call him up and be like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "Oh, bro, I was just trolling to get views." Are you gonna be cool with that?
Unless maybe if they did this on purpose, you know what I mean? Like they told him, no, do this to make light of it, make it a joke. And then in a couple of days, he's going to say, yo, I'm trolling.
Right. But what is that? Is that revelation in the method? as we talked about a number of times? Is that just it's trying to make something feel absurd? But who really believes that in this day and age, man? Like, we conspiracy theory first now. We have arrived at that place where I believe something now.
Bro, ain't no conspiracy theories no more, brother. The only thing that's a conspiracy theory left is the earth is flat. Everything else been confirmed.
I mean,
I just want to hear it. Well, no. Listen, actually, 100% the earth is a ball. Like before, there might have been like a 1 in a trillion chance, but now 100% it's a ball because we would have found out. Everything came out. It would have came out. Right. He would have mentioned it somewhere.
Yo, you want to hear a funny conspiracy theory? This is for entertainment purposes only. That Mr. Beast is the Antichrist, and like because everything is like Beast. The Beast.
Why is he called Mr. Beast? He's not. He doesn't look like a beast. He's not jacked.
I saw this like 10-minute fucking video when I was doom scrolling on Facebook the other day about trying to tell me that Mr. Beast was the Antichrist.
Oh, like, Mr. Beast is the new Epstein, dude. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it.
And they're super covering him by keeping him in the public eye because they learned the lesson from Epstein not really having a reason to be around.
Dude, they got to search that.
He's just a guy with money before. Like
somebody got to hit the
reason Mr. Beast has the money.
Somebody has hit the Beast compound in North Carolina with LiDAR. Do it now. How many of these people actually escape these competitions?
Speaking about compounds, I thought I saw something about
we didn't land on the moon.
They're trying to dig up Zorro Ranch.
Oh yeah. What's going on out there?
They're trying to go look for bodies.
I mean, from what I've read it very briefly, so it looks like the local land commission. It's not even the cops or anything. It's the local land commission. They say they're pushing to be able to, I guess, do a survey of the land of some kind so that they can see if there are bodies there. They've tried to talk to the FBI, they're saying, and the FBI ain't done shit, which is kind of par for the course at this point. So yeah, somebody needs to go out there and hit Zorro Ranch with the LiDAR. You know, if Elon, okay, I want to talk about something with Elon. He's starting to annoy the fuck out of me, dude. Listen, Elon. Okay, bro, you're on the file. You're wondering where the wildest parties are. Okay. All you had to do is either A, shut the fuck up, or B, say, listen, I didn't realize there was that kind of shit going on. I'm just a horny dude and I wanted to fuck. That's all he had to say. That's the sentence. He could have just posted, look, I didn't know about Epstein being all crazy. Shit. Whatever. Close up. I didn't know about Epstein doing all this cannibalism and shit. All right. I just wanted to fuck. So I asked him what the wildest party was. I just thought it would be an orgy or something or whatever. Hot Russian bitches. I don't know. That's all he had to say. And then shut the fuck up, Elon. I'm trying to get this thing to be. Let me go back here.
You're the one. You're getting caught. They're coming for you immediately. If we ever make it anywhere, they're like, we know the weak link.
I'm just saying that's now what he's doing. At first, he denied it for years. Then he's like, you know, trying to, you know, say it's everybody else. It's not me. Even though every post on Twitter and everything he does is like him on Christmas Day asking about the wildest parties. And now he's posting pictures of kids, like his family and all. I'm just like, dude, stop it. Children are the future. It's like you just look super. Like now, I'm beginning to really feel like this motherfucker might have eaten these kids. He might have ate them right up.
Of course he is, bro. That's why it looks like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, though.
I thought when you eat the kids, you get young. I thought when you drink the adrenal, you get young. Bro,
remember, he didn't really get access to the island. He's been jonesing for the past like 10 years for kids. Bro.
I'm just like, who's running the PR for these fucking? I guess once you get big enough, you just don't listen to anybody. You're just like, I'm gonna do whatever I want. I'm a genius. I'm just like, God, listen to your PR person. There's somebody there who's telling you, like, Elon, just don't, just as Samuel Jackson likes to say, just shut the fuck up. I don't know. It just drives me crazy. I'm like, dude, stop with the children thing. We know you're a freak, bro. But now I'm starting to think you're really freaky, like reptilian freaky, not just you wanted to have a freak off Diddy style or whatever on some island.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's an email where Epstein made fun of. Okay, this could be fake. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up. Epstein was making fun of Diddy as being his competition.
Oh, really? Shit. Golly, man. I'm just like, I mean, you got PR people. Why do you pay them? Like, just fire those people then. Just get AI to be your PR. Get an AI agent. Get this Clav bot to be your PR. That's what's going to happen anyway. It'll issue a statement. Lady split.
Okay, it could be satire. That's why I gave a fucking.
What's it saying?
It's satire. They can't give me a link to anything.
All right. Well, we don't know if Jay-Z did any of this shit. It's just like aliens. And now you got Seedance. So guess what? Everything's going to be deep. Anything they do now, you get video of whatever, and they're going to say it's deepfake. Somebody deepfake that shit. That's why they're trying to get. Dude, think about this. What if all of this AI push, like we got to get the AI, like we got to get these server farms and everything in space, all this shit, like now, right? What if that's just so that they can cover their asses when videos from the files drop? And they have and we have Seedance 3.0 that can just make this shit out of nothing.
Probably is, bro.
That's how they're gonna ban AI for people to use, like AI image generation and video gen. They're gonna be like, people are abusing this to create harmful images and videos, so you can't use it no more.
Only the special class of licensed individuals can use it. Interesting. That I can see that, man.
Or putting it behind a crazy tax or paywall or something stupid.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. I mean, it can do that.
You got to get a license to generate AI content.
Let me ask you something. This is a hypothetical. This is a little bit of a dangerous territory. If something is AI generated and no one is harmed in the making of that generation, I'm not going to say what the content is. I'm just saying something's AI generated and no one's made in the harm of that generation. Should it be illegal?
Yep.
Just for the thought, right?
Yep.
But then what can they can extrapolate that to all kinds of things, right? They could say, oh, well, you're making content where it shows you killing somebody because you're mad at them. You didn't actually kill them, but you're showing that content. Is that under free speech? We don't have to answer that question, but but I can see where it can go either direction. It's like, where does the line, where does free speech end and, policing and thought policing begin,
Also, AI generated it based on a prompt. And so depending on the prompt, like it does have kind of a mind of its own.
Right.
On specific things. And if you don't tell it something specific, then it's just going to fill it in with whatever it wants.
Right. I don't know, man.
Like the AI that finished your video. It's added 2 more scenes of its own now.
Did it?
And music.
Wow. Crazy world we're moving into. Let's end on a bright note, though. I'd like that. We've been talking about a lot of dark stuff for the last few weeks. I know we're supposed to celebrate on this show. It hasn't seemed like we haven't been celebrating, but I think there's something to celebrate. Maybe the one last thing. So we did get someone who is in the files did get their comeuppance, it seems like. This guy, Casey Wasserman. So for anybody who doesn't know, I didn't really know this either. Casey Wasserman is a gentleman who runs the Wasserman Agency, I believe is what it's called. It's a Hollywood agency that represents a bunch of different people, but in particular represents musicians and artists. And in particular, a lot of like the big EDM, superstars of the EDM world. It represents them. He's in the files. He's saying some weird shit. I don't know if he's saying like he did none with these kids, but he's definitely, he visited the island. Let's just say, talks about it, really enjoyed it, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah. And then I started noticing this because I follow a lot of these artists. I think I noticed an artist I like, Rez. She kind of posted about it and said, I'm leaving the agency because this is crazy. And I had no idea. Who knows who had what idea? Subtronics, John Summit. These are all big, mega EDM superstars. So yeah. So, I mean, it's kind of, the reason I'm bringing this up, it's kind of interesting. It's like in the private sector, your reputation matters. People can decide to leave. And that's what's going on. It's a mass exodus, with these artists. And I guess he said that he released a statement saying, whatever, blah, blah, I'm sorry. And he's selling his agency. But I don't know what that really means.
And everybody's like, we don't give a fuck, perv.
Peace.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. It does make me think sometimes, because there's a lot of talk right now saying all of this Epstein stuff is a product of capitalist society and, capitalist debauchery, which, okay, maybe, sure. But at the same time, I'm also like, well, they ain't been nothing happening to nobody, no government. Van Bonnie get up there and start just talking shit. I don't see any arrests. I don't see anybody getting punished. I don't see anybody. Lutnick's still the Treasury Secretary.
Bro, I said it when we first found out. How are we like finding out that the world's run by these pedos? And we're just like, yeah, let's just all go to work tomorrow. The fuck are we talking about?
I think people are just, people got families.
Light it on fire, B. Like, light it all on fire.
To be fair, I mean, let me kind of throw this out there. We have grown up, all of us, with this, call brainwashing or whatever, but we've grown up with this concept that, for all of its faults, the one thing the government's supposed to do is to seek justice. Okay. That's say what you will. And we have grown up with justice not always being served. OJ got off. You know what I'm saying? Justice wasn't served. And we kind of, maybe that was a psyop. We kind of accepted that.
OJ didn't do it. His son did it. But anyways, continue.
At this point,
I believe his son
you.
did.
Where's Josh go? But like we understand that sometimes justice falls through the cracks, but I guess fundamentally we're like, people are trying. You know what I'm saying? Like people are trying to seek justice. Like even though OJ got away with murder or his son or whatever.
It's like this, like up to a certain level of government, things are probably fine. Right?
Right.
That's making any fucking decisions for real.
Yeah, we that's what's been revealed now. And I don't think it's really kind of like entered our brains, especially boomers like me. It hasn't quite landed yet that like, oh no, like there is rules for thee and not rules for me. Like outright no rules for me. Like that. I think the brazenness of it now is it's kind of like getting hit in the face. Like if you're just walking around, somebody just walked up and smacked you in the face. That moment of being smacked, you're gonna be like you're stunned. You're like, wait, who's smacking me in the face? Why did I get smacked? What the hell? Was that a smack? Was that person smacking me? And then you look at that person and they're standing there like, I smacked your face. And you're just like, I think most people but some people are like, motherfucker. And then you hit them back immediately. But some people are like, they're just so stunned by it. They're like,
Okay,
The
but like
Chris Rock- the
even
Chris Rock
even the
effect.
people,
Yeah.
even the people who would like
Yeah.
generally not hit them right away and then go home and be like, damn, I wish I hit them. Bro, you had time now. So now you can hit them. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, okay, it's been long enough now. Shock worn off.
Well, some people, they get hit in the face. Either they're gonna react in a couple of ways. It's fight or flight. Well, two ways: fight or flight. Right? You're either gonna fight, but most people, it's flight, dude.
Pussies.
Most people don't. I mean, I say that about like, because part of me, it's like if I get smacked in the face and I look at the person and I'm like, that person just smacked me in the face. Now, I don't know how dangerous this person really is. Like, are they just some fucking weirdo that smacked me in the face and I can just go ahead and punch them right back and we're done? Or is this a trained fighter for some reason who's like a psycho who wants to get into it with me? And am I going to get into this shit with this person and then get really hurt and then I got to pay hospital bills? I'm just saying, it's like that calculation of, am I going to take this person on and exact a lot of people don't get to that primal part where it's like, you smack me in the face, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't. If you
I'm
smack me in the
I'm
face,
going
I
right
don't
back
have
at
a
you.
thought. I don't have a thought. Oh, maybe you have a gun.
Right. Right.
No.
Right. Or I'm going to get hurt and then I got kids at home and I got a wife and then, oh, we don't have any medical insurance and, you know, whatever these things are, right? These concerns. Or if I'm a more prominent member of society, oh, if I get in a fight with this guy, like then that can be spun in a way and that can, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that's what I'm saying is with this revelation with Epstein, I think a lot of people are either in denial. They just can't believe
so many people in denial. People still think that this is all a conspiracy theory.
Yeah, they can't. They don't want it to be true.
Okay, but they're eating kids, B. Like it's true.
Sure,
they're eating kids.
They are
true. It's not a conspiracy, and we're all still just like, fuck it, let's go to work, bro. That just is the reality of the situation. Like I understand what you're saying. Like some people don't want to whatever do this, you know, bro.
Well, the other part of it is that
we protest for way less.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just saying, like.
Well, okay, actually,
it's really weird, and also I think this shows that protests are paid for.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. The protests that get done, they're paid for by the people that
want to push an agenda.
Are eating the kids.
Yeah,
the people eating the children are the ones that are paying for all these protests. It's that simple. People are protesting because they're getting paid, or a certain group is getting paid, and then they're rallying everybody else. And I would say this. The people protesting things like, you know, the Black Lives Matter thing or whatever, it's almost like those issues are they're kind of safe. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get out I'll put a black square on my thing and I'll go to the local thing and protest and say, end racism.
It's not the same thing as saying the government's run by pedos.
And we got to overthrow it and we got to kill all these motherfuckers. And they got to suffer really awful deaths publicly.
Bring back the gallows, bro.
Yeah, like we need some French Revolution shit here, like that, because that's how I feel deep down. If you really want to know how I feel about it.
Oh, it's not even deep down, bro. It's right on the surface.
Right on the surface.
Bro. Bring back the gallows.
People got to pay, especially some stuff. There's some stuff that they've revealed now.
The thing that did it for me was the Jesus thing, bro. The little girl saying, she's not scared because she knows Jesus is with her, and then them saying, well, then dress up as Jesus, and when you go to rape her, like. That was it for me. That's
immediate death. I mean, and say we will if you're religious or not. I mean, that's just.
It has nothing to do with.
It
has to do with like that was that little girl's hope, and you're already a monster. What you're doing to her, and it shows me that you got off not just on the sex.
It wasn't even about that, really. Probably.
Yeah,
it's about
they're getting off on the power and the. Like total destruction of innocence. It's so demonic on such a nasty level, bro. I don't know.
I mean, there's some other things that I've read. I hope they're not true.
This is the Beeple's drop. The title is late stage MOG maxing.
There's some things I've read. I really hope they're not true. I really hope they're just like somebody's sick fantasies or whatever. But there's a thing from a I don't know. I don't know. I'm not even gonna, I really don't want to even say it. This stuff makes me want to really murder somebody bad, like get these guys bad. But essentially it's the idea that you're taking very, very young infants and you are, let's just, goddamn, how do I even talk about this without fucking, let's just say in Epstein's island, in the, the whatever that fucking temple, in the rooms down there, they've released photos of these different rooms. Okay. And one of the rooms, they have a dental chair.
Oh yeah, where they would remove them. So
And they have a bunch of creepy ass fucking masks. And one of them kind of looks like the Treasury Secretary by chance. You could say that there's no dentist on Little St. James, so they got to fly in dentists for dental work. Although Epstein lived in New York and had a place in Palm Beach, you probably want to go to the mainland to get your dental work done, I would imagine, by someone who's a qualified professional. Or, there's some stuff that there's some, maybe, I mean, it's all bad, but some of it is hiding dental records, removing teeth.
Yeah, but it's not just hiding dental records. It's so that they couldn't bite them.
Oof, I don't even want to talk about that shit. If that shit's true,
it is true. It is true. That's in the files.
There's an email from a dentist talking about how to get a baby to, Yep, Josh, you're right. How to get a baby to, feed harder, shall we say?
They were definitely he had some kind of farm going on between the ranch and the island where he was making babies with like women and paying them or something. I don't know.
Farming.
And then also abducting people.
I hope that's just not true. I hope it's just a misinterpretation.
It is true,
but it's vile, dude. Like that's what makes me think these people are not human. Like they have to be like. So there's a perfect example, right? I cannot fathom a human being of our genetics, because this is a group. It's not like you could say like a Jeffrey Dahmer. You could say, okay, he's just crazy. He just had something messed up in his head. He was just off. But this is a group of individuals that are casually discussing this, like casually, like as if like this is like a normal thing, no big deal. Like the way farmers might discuss, like, okay, how to like, even with animals on a farm, you wouldn't talk about this kind of crazy shit, like animal cruelty or whatever. Like it's so beyond that I almost want to, I'm like, okay, maybe these people literally are reptilians. Like they literally are not our species. They have,
you'd want to believe that, bro, just to like disconnect them from us, right? But
yeah,
they're us, bro. This is the thing, it's
so wicked. I mean,
humans, bro.
When they say in the Bible, like wickedness, it's a very specific word, like the idea of being wicked. Like, this is like this is wicked shit. This is like intentional, just demon. I mean, it's demon. I don't know what to make of it, man.
It's like a true hardened heart. You know what I mean? Like this person these people don't even see anything wrong with what they're doing. And
yeah, there's no, like you could say with a psychopath, they don't have any emotion. I don't think that's what this, I don't know. Like what do you call it when it's like they take deep pleasure?
You know what? The
Josh,
reason why I would, you know what? Like maybe not in like they'd be ontologically humans. However, they're definitely like following the reptilian brain, right?
I mean, maybe that's what it is. Like maybe they literally are like hybrids or whatever of actual reptilian species. Maybe that's what Satan is, like, the snake in the garden.
MOGS.
I don't know, man. That shit is super dark. I hope it's not real, but it's like from what I'm seeing and all this beef jerky talk, and I mean it's like
that shit makes me crazy too. Like calling these are babies you're talking about, and you're calling them beef jerky like it's nothing, bro. Like
I don't know. I mean, I guess the point of going down this road is like just I think people are not, it's so wicked that and it's so contrary to what daily life is like, you know. Like I go outside and I walk around, you know, it's like just people walking around, like walking their dogs, you know, like go on the weekend, go to the club, everybody's having fun, you know, music's playing, you know. It's like I think that I don't know. I think of Josh is gonna like this one because I talk about it all the time. But you know that guy, what's his name? Cypher in the Matrix. You know when he's in the scene, it's like one of my favorite scenes in any movie ever. And he's eating that steak, and the way they film that, and they make the steak look so juicy and so delicious. And he's just sitting there, and he's like, "I know that this steak isn't real." You know, it's like, but I don't care. Like, put me back in the Matrix. I want to be I don't want to be out in fucking the Nebuchadnezzar eating gruel.
But I could never do that. Like now that you know, right? Mm-hmm. Could you just go back and play nice and be like, yeah, it's fine, baby?
Sometimes I'm like, man, can somebody just wipe my brain? Maybe that's what's going to happen in the future. Just wipe your mind. Like, but Men in Black, bitch. Fucking Men in Black me and put me back in 1990, whatever.
You're never taking me alive, bro.
I don't know, man. When this stuff's like, and again, like, because I've shared our stuff on our stories, and I've sent, you know, Epstein meme stuff, like not just the funny ones, but like, you know, actual people breaking down what's going on. I've sent that to people I know, and and they'll ask me because they know I know, so I'll send it to them, and I get radio silence, you know, and then they send me memes that are like MAGA memes, or they send me memes that are like, and I'm like, did you not just see what I sent? Like, how are you still living in Trump MAGA world? Like, how's this possible? Like, even if you think Trump's innocent, nothing's being done. I don't know. Yeah. We gotta get you back.
Once you find out, bro, you can't reclose your eyes. You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of people just close their eyes, man. A lot of people reclose their eyes, and I mean,
I don't think they truly find out. They just don't, like, people say shit and they just will be like, yeah, conspiracy theory, and move on.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, if they took it in, they don't have a choice. They would have to not side with that.
You have to question your reality. It's like those taxes that you're paying, you know, when you fund that. I do have a feeling though, I'm kind of like, I wonder what's going to happen when like tax season comes. Maybe that's the point where people are like, wait, why am I paying these taxes? Wait, I'm paying taxes to these fucking baby eaters? Like, what the fuck? I don't know. I don't know if it's going to register at that point. You're like, because the money always, for most people, it's the money.
Everybody's just enjoying their steak, bro.
I'm about to cook steak right now after we're done here.
I had a fire steak last night.
Let them eat steak, bro. That's what these elites are saying. They're saying, they talk about Jay-Z, actually. They're like, the reason they can get away with all this shit, they say it to each other, is because, you know, they're living the fantasy of, you know, hot white chicks and, you know, big cars and fucking all that shit. I don't know.
I don't know, bro. Personally, like, I rather a harsh truth than like a pretty lie. So, like, because I just want to know what we're dealing with, right? So I understand, I guess, like the bliss that comes with being ignorant. I just don't know. Like, I just wouldn't be able to go back there anyways. So maybe that's why it's not appealing to me, because I can't have it anyways.
Right. Josh.
My baby eater is better.
I think it's gonna. I think. I mean, that's the only thing I worry about, that this shit just gets normalized. Like, I never could imagine. Like, okay,
Aztec Empire, bro, Mayan Empire, bro. These are just things. Like, in human history, people have done this shit openly. So don't think it couldn't happen. It very well could fucking happen. I mean, they could somehow twist this where, wait, what do you mean? You don't eat babies? Like, watch, that's coming next. Wait, you guys don't eat kids? So why have you guys been having abortions? You've been giving us food? Like, that's coming next.
Man, who could have thought that PDF anything could be a normalized? I mean, they've been pushing for it for years. So
you mean map?
Yeah, I mean, anyway, I know I try to end on a positive note with this guy's resignation, but you know,
there's no positive note here, bro. Burn it all to the ground. Like that's the positive note. I don't care.
We need to have a blue pill show next time. All right. We ain't talk about nothing. We ain't talking about nothing related to nothing real. I want bread and circus. I want
otherwise
distractions. I want ignorance. Dang it. No more real shit.
I'm still doing other stuff, but like I can't pretend like if we talk about this, I can't pretend this shit ain't happening. You know what I mean? It's like it's crazy.
Either that or everybody needs to wake the fuck up. And at least, like I said, write your
if they, like the files came out, they're not waking up. They're here live. You can go to jmail.com. It doesn't just have the mail anymore. It has the pictures. It has the text messages. It has everything. Just go see it for yourself live.
Well, okay. Going back to what I was saying before, the point I wanted to make was I think a lot of people are still clinging on this idea that like there's still a chance of justice being served. Part of that is the Q people, and I think maybe that's the point of the Q. And part of that is like they don't know what the alternative, as crazy as it sounds, the alternative sounds more threatening.
Well, yeah, because
your lifestyle.
They don't know what it's like without a government. They don't know what it's like. Most people couldn't survive without electricity, and that may be what it entails, right?
Yeah.
But, Josh said something interesting, right? That's the conspiracy. They want to burn it to the ground and introduce a one world government.
Ooh.
And I mean, I guess like that they could let it get to that point and then step in, right? It kind of makes sense. Burn it down on purpose.
I could definitely see. I could definitely see some well-meaning patriots with fighting skills, you know, committing some sort of domestic terrorist act, quote unquote domestic terrorist act to get these guys, kind of like the Pizza Gate thing or whatever. And then they use that as the impetus to institute martial law. I could totally see that. That may be what they're doing. They're like, we need something to get us to be able to get, and then yeah. And me and Josh were having a conversation before, and you know, we were joking about how, you know, this might be the end of Trump in 2028, his presidential run. And then I was thinking about it, I responded, I was like, no, this may be the beginning of Trump as emperor. This joke about 3 terms or whatever they keep making.
Yeah, it's probably not a joke, bro.
I don't think it's a joke. I think they're gonna do something to make him emperor.
Destiny.
You see, folks, put the one shot on me, and we'll clip it out of here. You see, folks, if you put your mind to it, if you think hard enough, if you wish it to be so, if you dream and you use your energy and you just commune with the spirits of the universe, you too can manifest.